Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
Face it, Tigers, you've hit the jackpot.
Kill you.
Like she listens. All right, kids, welcome back to another episode
Her
of...
shekel, Phil.
No, that's true. Oh, she'll get a shekel, all right. Welcome back to the Ultimate Spider Cast. I am Phil, joining me as always. She'll take down the Spider Slayer herself. It is.
Yeah, it's Lil Flippin' Hellfire. What's up, guys?
That's right, kids. This time we're talking Amazing Spider-Man Annual 19, featuring Spider-Man and Mary Jane. And we got some new books to talk about. And I also saw more news on the upcoming Amazing Spider-Man #1.
Yay.
Another mystery. All right, so yes, I wanted to do some Mary Jane issues, so we'll be doing that this week and next week. Yeah, that's right, because then the boys will be back for the end of the month for Ultimate Spider Cat or Scarlet Spider. You know, our friends Justin and what's his face?
That sweet old man.
Ananda. Strongest wrist Ananda.
Yeah, that guy.
You and Justin are now the Bad Babysitters Club. You're corrupting Ray Ray, and I don't appreciate it.
I bet you he hasn't heard him yet because he's always busy playing with his deck. I can't wait to play these for Ray live.
Oh, baby.
Taint.
Like he's cheering.
That might be an Australian cheer. I don't know.
They're football down there. All right, so
Real
let's.
football.
Oh my! Yeah, it's not rigged. See,
No, it's definitely rigged.
I know
All
that.
sports are rigged.
I figure, but another.
Especially like football, like soccer.
Yeah.
That's more money than football, like in the combined world.
Oh yeah,
Like
because that's
FIFA and all that stuff. Yeah.
I was gonna say that's more international than NFL. Yeah.
Although they're trying to export it, bless their hearts.
Of course they
come
are.
Get these concussions, see?
Oh yeah, they're all trying to export it. WWE.
Come get some Parkinson's from having your brain rattle for very little money comparatively.
Oh, I saw something today. I mean, some woman in the WNBA said she doesn't even make enough to it's like I think whatever she makes is like it might cover her rent. That's it.
Yeah. Well, that's women's sports for the most part. So
yeah.
Let's not get into all that.
Sports ball.
I mean, where Olympic medals are falling to pieces, aren't even made of real freaking precious metals anymore. Like, what the hell is going on around here?
Well, we know the world.
Well, we should have never let the Parisians make it. They were always going to find a cheap way to cheap out on everything.
Well, again, the world's burning. But anyway, come on, kids. We're here to talk nerd stuff. We're all nerds, right?
Touche, good sir. Touche.
All right. Remember, I thought we were supposed to be more upbeat this year. We're supposed to be that little.
If the world could provide me, the world at large is on fire. It's not my fault.
I mean, I guess we're that little dog sitting there sipping our coffee, man.
Yes, everything's fine.
Fine.
I literally need a picture. I need that on a shirt, but my picture on the dog's face, because that's how I feel.
Exactly. All right, kids. Yes. So we're gonna jump.
Shout out to Bob Sharon for breaking up the Clam Fest.
Whoa! What?
Of the writers, the pencilers.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. All right, kids. So yes, so we're gonna cover Amazing.
Wait, what's going
on? A very figurative cover here. Yes. All right. We've got a nice healthy synopsis here. All right. Amazing Spider-Man Annual 19.
Too healthy.
Hail. Busty, some would say.
Bursting at the seams.
What? Oh my.
Bursting at the seams.
Amazing Spider-Man Annual 19 from November 1985.
Well, it's a double-sized annual, so thus the synopsis had to be double-sized.
That's right.
Ew.
Fun and Games. Writer Louise Simonson, penciler Mary Wilshire, inker Pat Redding, colors Bob Sharon, letterer Janice Chiang, and editor Jim Owsley. So,
Hoo, hoo, hoo.
yeah, yes, Jim Owsley.
It's me, Little Pal the Owl.
No, literally, if we ever get him, that has to be the intro. I'm sorry.
I know. But meanwhile, he'll be like, I don't go by that name anymore. It's Christopher Priest. No. You're the owl to us, buddy. All right. Spider-Man busts up the sale of cocaine being made by drug dealers in a dark alley. There's a start for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Spider-Man webs them up and they complain about Spider-Man going after them instead of someone like the Kingpin.
They should have put the pink hat on the cover because they mentioned it like 90,000 times. In this.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny if Mary Jane was wearing it on the cover like a fedora, you know?
Yes!
Yes!
Missed opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
John Romita would never put a pink hat on her cover.
I guess they
Not
just
brave enough.
I guess they just wanted to make sure you saw that red hair. One of the thugs points out that Spider-Man won't go after the Kingpin since they recently made a deal with each other in which Spider-Man was paid with a woman's hat.
I love the game of telephone in the Marvel Universe.
Can you imagine? Oh, yeah. He's not going after the Kingpin because Kingpin knows he's a cross-dresser, see?
Oh, he's definitely hiding something under that trench coat.
Hey, well. And again, it's like that hat made so many damn appearances because he was trying to get it for Aunt May and like those last couple Marvel team up issues. And I mean, that hat they got some miles out of that hat.
Yeah, for sure.
Spider-Man ignores this and leaps up to collect his camera, intending to stop by the Daily Bugle to sell his pictures before meeting up with Mary Jane Watson for dinner. He figures Mary Jane will understand his delay. However, hours later, Mary Jane is fuming over the fact that her dinner has been ruined. This causes her to think of her failed relationship with Peter and how she typically runs away from problems. However, this time, she's glad that they are not in a romance because
You got with a guy named Peter, you get everything you deserve. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my. She's glad she's not in a romance because she is uneasy about the fact that Peter is also Spider-Man. When Peter finally does arrive, he is excited about the photos he took. Mary Jane is furious, and because she has an early modeling gig the next morning, throws Peter out of her apartment. Talk about cocaine. Meanwhile, in the lab of Alistair Smythe, located in the Kingpin skyscraper, reading the newspaper, he is furious that the Kingpin would collude with Spider-Man. The man Alistair blames for the death of his father, Spencer Smythe.
I mean, it was more the never mind.
Yeah, it's more like the radioactive materials used to power his spider slayers. But
Revenge is the dish best served cold, but I guess they meant like dead in the grave.
Oh, this is ice cold.
Well, a little side of rigor mortis.
Oh my. He vows to get revenge against Spider-Man and reviews footage of Spider-Man's recent battle with the Vulturians from Love Spider-Man. Wonder if it's not the old man, we don't care. Wondering why the Kingpin made a deal with Spider-Man over a pink woman's. I love everyone knows. For Spider-Man's aunt, having learned about this, Smythe planted a tracking device within the hat before it was given to the hero so that Alistair could track the wall crawler later. He hoped
giving him the old spider tracker dose of his own medicine.
See what's good for the goose.
It's good for the gander, but they both end up cooked.
Oh, the old switcheroo. Give the radio. Give the radio.
Old wait a minute. No.
Oh, whoa. Get the radio, the old switcheroo. Yeah, because Elaine's going to do the same thing to Putty's radio that Putty's radio did to her.
Black magic woman.
He hopes his latest invention will be completed soon so he can go after Spider-Man himself. That's when he's interrupted by the Kingpin, who has heard rumors about Smythe's dissatisfaction with his current dealings with Spider-Man. The Kingpin explains that Spider-Man is a needed distraction for the time being and has grown tired of Smythe and terminates his employment on the spot. Alistair leaves but vows to destroy Spider-Man once and for all. Yeah, take all your pinups too, see? God, I think Alistair Smythe is
They should have
Strongest
named
wrist
this Attack
down
of
under.
the Floating Heads, honestly, though.
exactly. But Alistair Smythe should be.
The Hard Master.
Hours later, Peter Parker wakes up from a nightmare of all those who died during their association with Spider-Man. Oh, I think we just hit the tip of the iceberg, man. I don't think we got everybody. I didn't see no Captain Stacy up there.
We only mention Captain Stacy when it's convenient.
I know.
We already got one Stacy. We got a couple Stacys, actually, technically, but
Wait, the floating head of guilt, Uncle Ben, isn't answering the phone in hell. Okay, give us Captain Stacy. Busy with his uncle parties down there. Okay. Fearing Mary Jane might be next, Peter wakes up screaming and grabbing for his costume. Even though he realizes it was all a dream, he decides to call Mary Jane, but she doesn't answer her phone. Concerned, he changes into his Spider-Man costume and decides to swing uptown and make sure she is okay.
and that's why you just need a little secret ring camera to check on your loved ones.
Oh, damn.
Make sure you live in a one-party state.
Well, she's not on that one he planted in the shower, so we don't worry. Elsewhere, Alistair puts the final touches on his very own Spider Slayer, determined to destroy
Complete with radioactive.
Who cares? What kind of life does he
Not
have?
new or improved, I'm afraid.
Determined to destroy Spider-Man, Smythe homes in on the tracking device that was planted into the hat that was given to Spider-Man by the Kingpin. While in a restaurant, Mary Jane Watson tries to call Peter so she can apologize for how she treated him the night before. When there is no answer, she returns to her Aunt Anna and May Park, whom she's having dinner with.
At the top of the world, which is actually now Trump International Towers. I'm just saying, fun facts.
Sliding into the worst timeline possible. Hold on. Oh, you said Trump. I was waiting for Nolan Tate to appear.
They gotta say it like at least 3 times.
Yeah. Both of the women know that there is a lover's quarrel going on between the two, even though Mary Jane insists that they are just friends.
She say he's just a friend.
No, ladies, we're just hump buddies.
Friends with no benefits as far as I'm concerned. Just disappointment and regret.
Lilith, proportional strength and stamina of a spider. Come on.
You know, I hate creepy crawlies actually, so.
Oh my. Oh yeah, and you don't want none of that web fluid. That's right.
Exactly.
I don't do Twinkies or toaster strudels, so.
At this point, Spider-Man has just discovered that Mary Jane is not home. He soon remembers that Mary Jane was going out for lunch and heads to the skyscraper restaurant. At that moment, Alistair Smythe reaches the restaurant just as Anna is trying on May's hat, of course. Smythe, you know, it'd be funny.
This could have been the chance to get rid of her, but no.
You know, it'd be funny with the retcon if like May saw Smythe coming and just like threw the hat on Anna. I'd be like, here, you try it on.
I'm not too sure that's not how it happened.
Alistair Smythe,
May Parker has a will to live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Smythe then captures Anna and Mary Jane and takes off. When Spider-Man arrives at the scene, the police are questioning his Aunt May. She tells him what happened, but finds the idea that Anna is Spider-Man's aunt to be preposterous. Suddenly, his spider sense goes off, drawing Spider-Man the Aunt May's hat. Of course it did. It's there that he discovers the tracking device hidden in the brim of the hat. Furious, Spider-Man takes the hat and swings off. Aunt May, he stole my hat. Meanwhile,
He's a
Highover...
menace. Jameson was right.
Exactly. I do like that Louise actually gave us a reason why the spider sense didn't go off before that, though, is because the thing wasn't turned on.
Yeah.
See,
some people care.
That's right.
It's not just psychosomatic all the time.
Although it seems like in your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, he has no spider sense.
Well, no organic web shooters either, so anyway.
Since when did you want anything organic, Lil?
I eat organic.
No, that's true.
I just don't want it sprayed all over me or in me or near me. That's all.
Wow! Wow! Oh my! Meanwhile, high over Soho, Smythe carries the two Watson women across the city. As the two women wonder how Anna could be confused for Spider-Man's aunt. Smythe overhears Anna calling Mary Jane her niece. Smythe then draws the conclusion that Spider-Man is actually a woman.
Uh-oh.
No, he just dresses like one kid.
Not woke Spider-Man.
No, I think the delusional Smythe just wanted to spend more time with Mary Jane. He's looking for any
Can't blame
excuse.
him.
Yeah, it's a model.
It's like, don't I know you from Secret Hospital?
I don't know if she's on there.
Not yet. It's not yet. It's too soon.
Did I know you from that Maybelline ad? Come on.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Bitch, maybe it's Mary Jane.
Oh, nice. At that moment, Spider-Man is forcing himself into the Kingpin skyscraper. And no, that's not a metaphor. He demands to know where the Kingpin has taken the Watsons. While at Smythe's lab, the disgruntled scientist tries to figure out how Mary Jane could have the powers of Spider-Man. Smythe concludes that Mary Jane must wear an exoskeleton.
Uh-huh. Let's get those clothes off.
However, this revelation puts Alistair at odds because his lecherous nature is conflicting with his need for revenge.
Like, but there's boobs.
Oh my lord. Oh my god. If this was the parody, would it be Spider Lair?
Yes, Spider Lair. You can still go Slayer. We can keep it.
While back at the Kingpin skyscraper, Spider-Man is ripping his way through the building at defenses. The Kingpin
never mess with his side piece, bro.
He comes out in his bathrobe, man. He's bringing the full titty. The Kingpin is brought up to speed over what is going on and decides to use this to his advantage. The Kingpin approaches Spider-Man alone and tells him that the tracking device was planted by Alistair Smythe. Back at Smythe's lab, Alistair threatens to use his Spider Slayer robot to harm Aunt Anna if Mary Jane doesn't give up the true identity of Spider-Man. Mary Jane admits that she is Spider-Man and offers to show Alistair where she keeps her exoskeleton if he promises to let Aunt Anna go. While Spider-Man arrives at Smythe's lab and rescues Anna, Mary Jane convinces Smythe into stealing a camera to record his victory over Spider-Man. Sent into an electronics shop to get a camera, Mary Jane leaves a note for Spider-Man, telling him that she is going to lure Smythe to the Daily Bugle building. When they pass by Peter Parker's Chelsea apartment, Mary Jane shakes loose one of her boots, sending it plummeting into his skylight in the hopes that Peter is home. Seeing this, Smythe demands to know where the suit is, and she tells him the Daily Bugle.
Let's go destroy some Jameson property.
Exactly. Oh, well, Alistair's up for it. When Smythe arrives there, he launches an attack on the building. Witnessing what is going on, publisher J. Jonah Jameson tells Joe Robertson to call the police. Spider-Man eventually catches up with Smythe and rescues Mary Jane from his clutches. Spider-Man's battle with Smythe's Spider Slayer comes to an abrupt end when Spider-Man lures him to the nearby Amtrak yard and Smythe flies his craft into some electrical wires. That spot where he catches him, was that the same spot he was battling the Super Skrull?
I'm pretty sure.
Where you mean Justin covered? I was like,
that's a pretty popular spot to have a battle, to be fair.
I mean, what did Amtrak do to Peter that, every time he's like, yeah.
They're never on freaking time. They're the Greyhound of the rails, bro.
Oh, damn.
Come on, Brightline. The only thing I'm rooting for privatization.
With the danger over, Spider-Man changes back to Peter Parker and rushes back to the Daily Bugle building. He discovers that not only was Mary Jane safe, but she also used the camera she took earlier to snap photos of Spider-Man's battle with the Spider Slayer. Okay, so it's official. Every girlfriend of Peter Parker's takes better pictures than him.
It's not what to do. Boy don't want to take a class to better himself or nothing. He's coasting. He's coasting on that white male privilege.
Oh my.
Kidding.
Spider-Man.
Maybe.
Maybe. The Watsons and the Parkers have dinner together to celebrate Mary Jane's safe return. After dinner, Peter walks Mary Jane home. She admits to him that she is glad he is Spider-Man because all the good he does, but admits that she doesn't have to like it. You're good in the world, but I don't have to like it.
This is a nice fun romp. I like a Mary Jane centered issue. I do.
Yeah, exactly. And Smythe is just all batty as a fruitcake.
I will say the animated series did him more justice than the
Yeah, and
comic
again,
book.
he'll look more and more like that the closer we get to the 90s. So
yeah.
We are going to do what is that? Revenge of the Spider Slayers issues later on, and I think Justin might be joining us for that.
Okay, cool.
But that was so weird. Smythe was just calling himself Smythe.
You know you're bonkers when you start talking in the third person. That's
And
why you don't trust royalty.
And using your last name, yeah. Smythe. I love it when he goes, ask Mary Jane, where'd you get that exoskeleton? She's like, aliens. He's like, oh, that makes sense.
I mean, in the Marvel universe, it does.
That's true. I mean, the world's already seen Skrulls and Galactus. Yeah, of course. I mean, I guess it's not out of the realm of possibility.
It's like, I stole it.
Bitch, I stole it. I stole it from Stark.
No. Stole it from Reed.
Oh. No. Tony has a thing for redheads. Come on.
True. He has a thing for anything with a pulse and at least two holes.
What? At least two. Oh. So the entire human race. Okay. Oh, Lord. Nah, he likes to get to fifth base.
We playing 5D chat.
I don't know, man. Them Skrulls can get freaky.
Watch out for their cats.
Oh, my. Oh, my God. I can't believe that's how Nick Fury's eye got taken.
That right then, that's when I knew. I was like, nope, MCU, you're dead. Oh, my God.
What?
It's like something that would happen in like Star Trek, their original series or something.
A Tribble took someone's eye.
Exactly.
I know. It's like they, except for taking up a ton of space, the Tribbles weren't that much trouble. If they had attacked someone physically or if, like, I don't know, they were like crapping all over the place, I get, maybe then.
Just cook them, eat them. It's fine.
Ew, maybe it's like rat meat. Who don't know?
It's gotta be better than that replicated flavorless crap everybody complains about. Can't even make freaking Romulan ale. Worthless.
God, they're Worf's down and drinking prune juice.
It's a warrior's drink.
Especially when
Super nerds.
Especially when the Warriors backed up, Ayla.
Exactly. When nature's not calling.
So you're not hugging the toilet saying, this is a good day to die. All right.
When in doubt, there's nothing on. Just rewatch Star Trek. It's fine.
Exactly. That's what Lilith's doing.
Slow, painful creep. I'm almost done with season 3, so.
I keep meaning to. I need to pull the trigger here soon. I wanted to watch all of Daredevil again before Born Again came out.
You can binge it like this weekend, I guess. If the wife doesn't drag you out to do no shopping.
I think we're good this week. All right. Issues.
Do you want to do Spider Boy first, or get the?
Let's get the pain out of the way first.
I
15.
thought the art was really cute. Though.
Oh, the art. I know.
I enjoy Paco Medina. I think it's Umberto Ramos too who does it. They had a lot. I think Carrie Andrews did some of the covers on this one too. So
yeah, I mean, I've never had a problem with the art on these books. It's just.
But Bullseye and Daredevil is it's a mess.
Yeah, I know, and the whole ninja thing. I'm like, I don't know.
Also, like,
is it maybe just Slott not knowing where Spider-Boy fits in?
Nowhere. Send him back to his pocket universe, never to be seen again.
Send him back to Oblivion again. Before the universe got rewritten, he wasn't here.
Yeah.
And again, I mean, it has to be the writing, but I'm just like 15 issues in, and I'm like, do you like Spider-Boy at all? I don't.
Yeah.
Even like when his mother was transformed into a creature, I really felt no sympathy for him.
Yeah, it's just really weird and creepy. The whole situation with Madame Monstrosity just kind of like, and right then and there, I was like, no, I can't get involved in this. This is not good. I don't like the implications. And then like, it's not that Spider-Girl; it's the other Spider. It's just the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like a new Spider-Girl, but she's evil and then she kind of absorbed his powers back in the day. And
it's like, back in what day? You're 5 or 10, whatever it is.
I think he's supposed to be 10, but yeah.
Yeah, he's 10.
But yeah, I mean, even that last page when Bullseye attacks him, I was like, good, do it.
I know. I'm just like, when is it gonna end? I thought this was gonna end.
I know. I thought we were supposed to be done by like issue 10 or so, but I don't know, man. Slott must have reminded the executives that the blackmail he has on him or something.
Yeah, the human animal farm. It's like some weird sick fetish, but they're kids, and I don't like it. It's like he's a furry or something. Like, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it.
And like even here, I mean, just like Daredevil drags him around the world to take part in this like martial arts competition.
That's not the Daredevil I know.
No. If he was running off with anyone, it'd be Bailey's mom.
Exactly. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know when this book's gonna end. Do we know when this book is gonna end?
I don't know if they've said it as said it.
Because I could have sworn they were gonna stop at like 10, and then it kept going.
Yeah, after that, I don't know.
He's still showing up in crossovers randomly, and I'm just like, nobody likes this character. He has no purpose, no point.
Yeah, he shows up.
Even the book is telling us that.
He shows up like in everyone else's book, and it's weird. I don't know if any other writer wants him because again, he doesn't seem to do much in anyone else's book.
Yeah, he's like supposed to be like Blue Beetle, and like I don't. It's just like he doesn't have a purpose. Let's stop kidding ourselves and stop giving corporate welfare to Dan Slott, please. Although I would hate. I don't know. Like if we just blocked out the word bubbles, I could just go for the art, I guess, at like $1.99.
Yeah, okay.
I'd hate for Paco Medina to lose work.
Yeah, I know.
Saddled him with Slott.
I know. Poor Paco. And again, I can't wait for Spider-Boy to fade into obscurity like other characters.
I never even see people on social media talk about this book. That's why I'm just like, what? Who the hell is reading it? Besides, I think Slott's buying like 120,000 copies every month or something.
I mean,
he's like flipping them on eBay or something. I don't know. Like he's signing them and flipping them on eBay. I'm gonna have to investigate because I don't know how this book is still here.
I mean, I thought we were saying before it's probably for a younger audience, but do you think any kids are reading
kids
this?
Don't read comic books. A, they steal them, or B, they read manga. Like, come on. I mean, kids have to pay for their own lunch by working summers now, according to somebody from your great state, by the way.
Oh God, yeah.
I had to work, so you're gonna work. Oh, I hate those kind of people.
I know. Why should you have it?
So yeah, they're definitely not gonna be able to afford comic books now.
Oh my
Lord! Get charged to go to school if Linda McMahon has anything to say about it. So yeah, they ain't gonna be able to buy comic books. They better start catering to the old people with money.
I mean, the comic book industry is in trouble. I mean,
Diamond's folding. So yeah, that's definitely like the house is on fire.
And then I just saw something. I guess was it Dark Horse and IDW are saying they're not in a good way. So
Yeah, they haven't been in a good way for a while, but for them to actually say the quiet part out loud, you know how bad it is. I think Disney would buy IDW though, or maybe Todd would probably put in a bid for IDW. I don't know about Dark Horse. I think everybody's been kind of done with Dark Horse for a while.
I was trying to remember what they had.
Yeah, I can't remember the last Dark Horse, like new Dark Horse thing that I read.
Because everything else is probably what either IDW or Boom, probably, right?
IDW, Image, Boom, yeah. I even read like a lot of Titan, Oni Press, stuff like that. So
I forget which one of those it is, but it was one of those companies. I guess they were saying, I don't know if this contributed, but they were like, oh yeah, Diamond hasn't paid us for the December or January books yet.
Duh.
Yeah.
You ain't getting paid, bitch. You're about to get them.
Right now.
Wait, I want to say Dark Horse still technically has some of the Star Wars stuff, but I don't know. They have like a whole bunch of like the monster stuff. Like that's the last new stuff that they've been putting out. So yeah, I kind of noticed that when they weren't like, I think Buffy, when that last Buffy thing ended, that was like really the last thing that they had that was like mass appeal.
Yeah, because I know. Yeah, because like for a while,
Dynamite is doing better than they do. That's great. I mean, like I love Dynamite, but let's be real. Like, how many people besides like me and Charlie like really read like Dynamite?
Well, which one is Red Sonja? Is that Dynamite?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like even IDW, they had like Transformers and GI Joe, and then they let it go, and Image picked it up.
IDW has made more Power Rangers though. So. And then they also have the Kyle Higgins book, Black Radiance, and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, wait.
No, that's not.
No, that's Image. That's Image.
That's Image. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, all they got is made more for Power Rangers than I think. Oh no, they got Turtles. They got the Turtles, and then they have Star Trek too.
Okay, yeah.
So they have My Little Pony. Surprisingly.
Okay.
But yeah, Turtles and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that'll hold them all. And Star Trek, they're doing like they're in their Deep Space Nine era right now with the Star Trek stuff. That's been doing really good. So I'm surprised.
Yeah, you know it's been doing good from what was that? Make sure I got it right. Dynamite Space Ghost.
Oh yeah.
When I was talking to David Papo's Capes and Lunatics episode 350. Yeah, I picked up most of the issues, and yeah, it was good.
Like the Cartoon Network Space Ghost, or is that something different?
No. It's the cartoon Space Ghost. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean,
you never know. You have to double check.
Yeah, no. It's good. Yeah, it kind of gives like Space Ghost like a Batman type origin. You know, losing the family and stuff.
Space Ghost coast to coast.
But yeah, David Papo's, he's writing that, and then I guess upcoming he's got a Speed Racer coming out, and he's doing a Captain Planet thing.
Oh yeah, I heard about that Captain Planet thing. I heard that they've been trying to make that damn movie for like 15 years. I'm glad they didn't make it because Chris Hemsworth would have been Captain Planet. It would have been really weird. So
what happened to Don Cheadle?
He's hiding.
All right, should we talk some Spectacular Spider-Men?
I guess I've put this off long
enough.
I don't like this book. I want to love it. I want to so bad, but I just don't. And then they gave me 2 Electros. I'm done.
I mean,
I'm done.
The 2 Electros were around, but they hated each other. Now all of a sudden,
why are they working together?
Now all of a sudden they're ready to like do it in the middle of the street. I'm like, come on, Wiseman.
Yeah.
Except for the stuff in like Murder World and stuff, I'm like, every damn issue is taking place at this coffee shop.
This is no central just
Perk.
CC jitters.
Oh jeez. Oh. But yeah,
I don't know. I thought I wanted this, and I realized I don't. There's nothing they can do.
Well, again, give us some variety. Like I said, every issue, it's like either people talking at the coffee shop, battling outside the coffee shop.
Unless they're putting it at Disney World, I don't care. Is that the coffee shop we're putting it in Disney World? Maybe, I don't know.
Whoa.
Marvel presence is lacking in the Disney World. Thank God.
What?
Disney World lacks Marvel presence.
Oh.
I'm glad for it.
Yeah, but why? I mean,
And they have Avengers Academy and shit like that. But
yeah. I think they were counting on Star Wars, and I don't know if
the
that's.
Marvel crap out of my Disney. But no, like a lot of people like this book still. It's just not for me, and I don't think I'm gonna. I gave it 12 issues. I think I'm out. Until Miles gets a book with the Spider Gwen, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much how I feel about it.
I don't know if this is. It looks like it could be the final issue of the storyline. But did you see when the 8 Deaths of Spider-Man may be ending?
When
Amazing 69, baby.
Oh yeah. Of course. It's too late to cater to me, bud.
You say bud or bub?
Bud. I don't want them to sue me.
Yes.
I am a 5'3" wild animal, although I'm not from Canada.
Oh my.
Although I might be.
Oh my lord! And then I saw the solicit for Amazing Spider-Man #1, and of course we talked about this before, the Rhino fight and everything, and supposedly somebody's amping up supervillains, one of his enemies. So there's one mystery, and then it's in the solicit it said something like including a villain we haven't seen in 7 years. So I'm like, oh god, who's this? So what, that'd be 2018. So who haven't we seen since 2018? How about some damn Mephisto so we can fix everything?
Yeah, we're needing some. Oh, maybe it is. It's been less than 7 years since the last time. Well, more probably.
Well, when did I was trying to remember when Nick Spencer's run ended, and then the Beyond stuff started. Wasn't that 2018?
I want to say yes, but everything's such a blur. Like my hate for freaking Zeb just like has overridden everything. So.
We were stuck in the Zeb for how long?
Exactly. Felt like forever. I didn't think we were ever gonna come out.
Hey, oh my lord! Or is it going to be? Oh god, what was that scary clone thing that was like a clone of Harry but wasn't? What was that? Oh, Kindred, mate. Was that what it was?
No, we can't do Kindred. Please no. Please no.
Remember when Norman was still a bad guy and it was revealed that he just had lustful, dirty thoughts about Gwen and had not actually deflowered Gwen?
Oh no. Maybe it's the Tinkerer.
That will make too much sense. Who's amping up the villains?
They were last seen in 2017, right?
Maybe, yeah, but I don't know if that's the person they're saying we haven't seen since 7 years because someone else is amping up villains. So maybe I don't know. Oh, and guess what? Peter's looking for a job. Nice change of pace.
Yeah.
But just send him back to the Bugle.
No, I'm sick of that. Can we get him to be a science teacher again, or at this point he could even have Parker Industries back at this point. I don't care.
I mean, maybe it's just me because I'm biased. But how about he becomes the podcast partner of J. Jonah Jameson?
Oh, okay.
Can you imagine? So, kids, we'll get back to that story in a moment. Let's talk about Blue Chew.
Exactly. You think they'd bring back Spider-Side?
So you can murder Spider-Boy? Maybe. I mean, yeah, I can't. It's probably been more than 7 years since we saw Spider-Side, hasn't it? Yeah.
I think that's almost like 10 years at this point.
Yeah, who knows? There's probably someone who's like popped up for 2 seconds and watched Spencer's run, probably.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be Nick Spencer's run, but like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm actually kind of burnt out on Spider-Man at this point. I enjoy it, but at the same time, I don't love it like I used to. Like I have like event fatigue. Like it's kind of like back when Superman died and they brought him back and all those books came out, and I just kind of was like, oh, I think that was my first like, oh, capitalism, boo.
6-7-year-old Lilith was like, enough of this shit.
Really, genuinely. That was my first taste of, I don't like capitalism. I don't like this at all. It didn't make the stories better as far as I'm concerned. It kind of just pissed me off, really.
Well, they kind of
Spending my hard-earned allowance on 4 fucking books. Are you kidding me?
They kind of had to switch course because they wanted to marry him and Lois off. Then they're like, no, Lois and Clark's coming out. You got to wait. And I was like,
listen, I know the reasons. It's still stupid.
I know.
And it's still taking advantage of your fans.
And then Dan Jurgens made that joke, which they took literally. Why don't we kill him?
Yeah. That's just kind of where I'm at with Spider-Man. Like he's the flagship character, and I feel like they've lost their respect for like when they didn't really like celebrate how I thought they should have celebrated the last big anniversary. They weren't really listening to the fans and our receptions to certain things. He who shall not be named and things like that. It's just like because they took us for granted.
Yeah, and
like,
again,
it's Spider-Man. You're always gonna come back for more. You know.
Yeah,
they're
and
like,
again,
open your eyes and look at me with it in your mouth type shit. And I just
wow,
no.
Wow, somebody's been traumatized. Whoa.
And I just like really truly being a Spider-Man fan has just been like kind of terrible.
Again, the last 5 or 10 years at least, if not all the way back to Brand New Day, it just seems like they're like, oh, you want this? Well, F you, you're not getting it.
Yeah, it's like that South Park episode where they go to the cable company, they just rip the patches off and they're rubbing their nipples. Like I got better things to spend my money on, aka McFarlane toy statues and stuff like that. So, we got a new Power Girl statue coming out, so I gotta.
Oh,
Mama's gotta save them.
You got to send me a picture of that one that shows up. She has Power Girl statues to buy and Power Boy robots to build.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was almost thinking of like, I should cut down on my new comic purchases, or just like start reading them. I mean, I have the app. I should just start reading stuff on the app, even if it comes out later.
Yeah. Something's got to give. Like they need to start respecting the consumer a little bit more.
Well, between that and they're pricing themselves out of the industry with the prices on these books keep going up.
You're telling me.
I'm just saying. It's like why can't we get a younger?
And you're not even, the page rates the minimum wage has gone up less in the comic book industry than the federal freaking minimum wage. So, no.
And why can't we get younger kids? The read these.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a mess, and like Spider-Man's a mess, and like I like Joe Kelly. I'm excited for it. Like I like the 8 deaths and everything, but like I
think it's a little long.
Everything doesn't have to be a mystery. Everything doesn't have to be written for 6 to 12 issues. Like I need some one and dones. I need some fun. It's just been too serious and dour lately, and listen, the world's already too serious and dour for me. I came for a smart ass, guy who just likes to beat up on old people,
Exactly. Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, when I did the other interview,
Nightwing is way better at this point. Just saying.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. When I talked to Charles Skaggs, Capes and Lunatics episode 351, that's what he said. Like, I asked him like what Marvel books he liked. He said he liked Spider-Man the character. He's like, but when's the last time? He's like, I can't remember the last time I laughed at like his Spider-Man thing.
See,
he's like, he's supposed to be funny.
And we haven't had that in a really long time.
Mephisto took that too.
Mephisto took everything from us, and I'm starting not to like his mushrooms anymore.
Well, if not Mephisto, Zeb Wells.
Same difference.
I was gonna say, who's the greater menace, kids, Mephisto or Zeb Wells?
Nothing will ever be as good as Mephisto's mushrooms. What's crazy though is just like Namor is doing really good, and people are really talking about that. So yeah.
Namor, you say?
Scream at.
Yeah, I saw a lot of books. Like even the Star Wars books are outperforming. Like, don't quote me on this, but I heard the Star Wars books are doing better than almost anything at Marvel. Right
really?
Now. Especially that Legacy of Vader #1.
Oh wow!
I think that's probably gonna go back for a couple of printings. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god! So do you think those comics are doing better than those like Disney Plus series?
Yeah.
Except for Mandalorian.
I mean, yeah, they are. Cause like So Star Wars fans are kind of like Disney adults a little bit. We don't really like you fucking with our shit. Like we just don't. Like I said, okay, like technically, you know, the original is not like supposed to be my Star Wars, but it is because it's superior. Before George Lucas lost his fucking mind and started changing everything, and going back and making real money and becoming one of those people. Oh, I make money, so this has changed my perspective, and you just can clearly see. And then when he was officially completely divested from the franchise, it really got bad and oversaturated and overpopulated and really lost the meaning of what Star Wars is. And like we lost a ton of canon and stuff. So like yeah.
We never should have asked who shot first.
Exactly. And then that's why I'm glad I got the VHSs. That's all I'm saying. I got the gold edition VHSs.
Man, you got to digitize that shit. Because did I see somewhere like they said like those VHS tapes are only made to last like 25 years or something?
They're working just fine for me.
All
that's
right.
That's just to get you scared. Of course, I digitize all my stuff anyway.
Lilith keeps it in an airtight vault.
Who am I, Disney?
Just like those bodies, so they don't decompose.
Exactly. You never know when you might need something.
Organ, never need that. We don't need an organ harvested.
You never know when I might need an extra liver, kidney, gallbladder. I don't know.
Oh, good Lord.
On that note.
Oh no. All right, let's get out of here before the FBI breaks down Lilith's story. All right, so. All right, so next time we're going to do some more Mary Jane, this time from Spectacular Spider-Man 241 and Sensational Spider-Man Annual 1. And then, as I said, next, then in 2 weeks, the boys will be back to talk a little more Scarlet Spider. Who knows what drops we'll get then.
Tanked.
Oh, my God.
Taint! Nothing better than 4-player.
And then...
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
That's right, kids.
I wish I could just be there, like with a camera, just like one of those documentary cameras. It's Phil just prodding him to say whatever in the back of his car. He's gonna get arrested one of these days.
I was gonna say next time if you want to like sit in the room, I don't have to put you on screen. You could sit there and listen to the whole thing. And I don't think those two would see or hear you. No, guys, Lilith is a national treasure. I don't know what you're talking about.
A menace, I tell you, a menace.
But yes, kids, that's Ray Plays Games on YouTube, where you can watch Ray play with 1 deck, 2 deck, every episode.
He's even playing with other people's decks now, so.
Oh, he'll play with any deck.
Strongest wrists down under.
All right, so... And again, remember, in March and April, the boys will be here. Lilith will not. So you'll only be getting 1 Spider cast in March and April. But that's because Lilith and I will be talking every episode of Daredevil Born Again on the W.
Breaking it down.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even with some special fun guests. I don't know.
Yes. Charles said he might join us. And we've at least snagged at least 1 former Daredevil writer to...
I wonder who that could be. Definitely ain't going to be Kevin Smith.
Oh, can you imagine?
Definitely ain't gonna be Frank Miller.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a hint, kids.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
Maybe a little Ann. Maybe Wrangler.
Oh, yeah. All right, kids. So so send us your thoughts on the upcoming stuff. How can we save the comic book industry?
Make better stories.
Oh, listen to
make comic books great again, you say?
Oh, God.
That's it. I'm starting my own comic book company. That does it.
MCGA. All right, kids. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all episodes from us from the beginning of time at CapesLunatics.wordpress.com. And again, you can also help support us by buying merch off of TeePublic and Spring. you can, well, you must rain random money on us through the Cash App link. The Queen demands that you rain random money on us through the Cash App link.
That's a gentle suggestion.
We need the money. Gimme.
And of course, the Patreon, where again, myself and my evil little cohort here, yes, give you exclusive, uncensored content every month. And if you are a paying patron, again, money talks, you can tell
I'm
us what
just chaotic
what to talk
neutral. I'm not actually evil, Phil.
about. Even uninterested evil, uninterested neutral. And again, yes, we talked some secrets on the January episode. This month we'll be reviewing our second annual review of the AVN Award.
Second annual.
So wonder whose idea that was. So subscribe to the page.
Okay, you can blame it on me. It's okay.
So subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/CapesandLunatics.
Pull yourself up and slip into it. The hard was implied. Smash it.
I thought you were gonna do the slippery eels.
No, it's the AVN Awards.
I think the pants come off next.
Strong.
Like I don't feel like they went in deep enough.
Hey Ray, Lilith has a message for you.
Choke that chicken.
Strongest wrists down under.
All right, so yes, kids. So yes, find all that goodness.
Strongest wrists down under. Oh, baby.
All right, Lilith, Blue Sky.
Sure. I'm not on any social media. I've taken my attention back actually and been reading. So
She's been watching Star Trek and building mechanical beings for purposes of her own. Building her own spider slayers, if you. Although no,
not a spider slayer.
no, it slays something else, as we've said before. Oh, what would these beings slay, kids?
Superior puss.
All right. See, kids, and this is the censored show. You should need to subscribe to the uncensored show. All right, thank you for joining us. Come back next time. Spectacular Spider-Man 241 and Sensational Spider-Man Annual 1. And then in 2 weeks, the boys will be back and new drops will be born. But until then, swing off back.
Thwip. The whip it good.
For Mary Jane.